Hello, welcome to battle number 4 of Gotta Start Somewhere. I still am trying to figure out how I am going to do my intro. Battle 4, all those stuff that is normal, but I'm trying to see if I am going to emphasize that I'm having a Pokemon battle or whether it's the series, because my series is not just limited to Pokemon, I hope, and I do plan to expand more in the future. I want to play the Final Fantasy Tactics. There's also this game called Eugenics that I'm interested in. But from right now until Pokemon Champion comes out, and until I at least hit Master Ball and Pokemon, that is definitely what I'm going to focus more in. And I'm having quite a lot of fun. I'm learning a lot. There's a lot of damage ranges that I'm not used to, which is normal, which is fine. Oh, now the enemy is running for things. Can they even run? Oh, because Overcon is not a real thing. Alright. Terapagos. Yeah, Scrana. Overpawn Fire, huh? So I think I'm gonna go Tinglu because I'm scared of the Overpawn Fire. And then from here, am I gonna... What is Terapagos? Terapagos. Terapagos. It's a stellar type. Yeah, Terapagos is normal, I guess, until this terastallizes. And the last, I think, Petarant is Poison Ghost type. Meowscarana, I think I will go, into Raging Bolt because I'm very scared of the Overpawn Fire, because that is definitely a powerhouse. Here we go. We're only running 4 Pokemon. A little bit more flexible on my side. But, yep, we got Scrana and Overpawn and the Tinglu. I am going to actually terastallize here. What if I protect here and then I try to do a little bit more damage into the Meowscarana? No. I'm going to try to kill the Meowscarana. Like this. Terastallized Dragon on my Zamazenta. Body Press to try to do decent damage into the Meowscarada. And do some chip damage on it with my Tinglu. Let's see. Flower Trick. Please don't kill. Okay, it does not kill. Is Overpun going to Power Whip? Okay, Body Press into Meowscarada. It does die. So at least that's 1 KO out of the way. Ice Cudgel. Ooh, it is not very effective. And Earthquake. It does decent amount of damage into the Overpawn. Now it's kind of outlived its purpose. My Tinglu is faster than the Overpawn, so I'm going to protect here and I'm going to Earthquake again. Oh, it terastallizes into Stella Terrasta. I've never actually fought against or with Terapagos to know what it does. I'm hoping not. I am not used to this. So, low kick. Oh, it does kill my Tinglu. It is faster. Stellar form. What does this do? Terra Starstorm. So I'm guessing that is a That is an attack. How fast is Terrapagos? 60? It's very slow. I'm gonna go into my Shade Rider. Terrapagos is slower. How fast is Overpawn? Overpawn is 110. I think Shade Rider is also a little bit faster. I'm going to body press into Terrapagos and Astral Barrage both. Alright, it won't affect, but I guess not good. I just wanted to kill the Overpawn more than anything. So there goes the Overpawn. My special attack rolls, body press, does a lot of damage. I'm happy. Terra Starstorm into Rose, I see. Okay. So I am thinking he's going to Terra Starstorm right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to Wide Guard here, and I'm going to Astral Barrage again to try to kill the Petra. Because he probably doesn't know that I have the Wide Guard. Astral Barrage doesn't work against, but I have Raging Bolt in the back end because Terrapagos is so slow. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that I can deal with it. There you go. And now the alone Terrapagos cannot do anything. So that's the game. I am going to finish out the game by body press Terrapagos, sidekick Terrapagos, double up, and that should end the game. Alright. And I think that was much better. I think I was better at identifying who to kill, who that I can leave, because it's not very effective against me. And that was a battle 1. I am quite happy with that. Okay. Alright. So let's see what happens. In here, there's Masquerada, Ogrepawn, Terrapagos, and Petarant. I think it is a little bit less synergistic because both Ogrepawn and Terrapagos flourishes with Terrastalize, but they can only do one of them at the time. Glad that I didn't bring the Chien-Pao because I guess it would have done decently against Masquerada and Ogrepawn now that it doesn't do anything. But I think bringing Ting Lu in the beginning with the Zamazenta was the correct idea. So let's see. The opponent Overpawn used a attack called Ice Cudgel. I'm actually not sure what that attack is. Overpawn, Ice Cudgel. There's something that it used. What's it called? Oh, Ivy Cudgel. Okay, that's what it is. User attack depends on the mask worn. Okay, so yeah, so usually a grass, but it would have been fire if it decided to terrestrialize. Okay, at least I know what that move is now. So in here, first turn, I wanted to kill the Masquerada first, only because I was very scared of what it can do against the my Ting Lu, and for some reason I thought that it was very likely to Overpawn to terrestrialize, because I'm just so used to it terrestrializing with its ability, that if I were to take care of the Masquerada, I would have much better time with Tinglu in dealing with the Ogre Pawn, which was somewhat correct. So I terrestrialized here because like I said again, I thought he was going to use a fire type of attack against my Samazenta, which ended up not happening, but I think I still made the right call here. Body press into Masquerada, KOs it, and Ogre Pawn using the Ivy Cudgel doesn't really do anything. Not very effective. Now next, he took out the Terrapagos. Like I said, I do not know how Terrapagos functions. I think it was just an offensive version using the Terra Starstorm. I wanted to protect because I wanted to preserve my Zamazenta. Here goes Stella Terra Stall. It's nice. That's a lot of bitrate nightmare over there. And in here, it uses a low kick, which KOs the Tinglu. Here's a Terra Starstorm. Like I said, I did not know that this was a double attack move, but I still take out the Shade Rider because I knew that it was going to be faster than the Ogre Pawn, and I looked up that the Terrapagos is quite slow, so I wanted to get some chip damage in. Also, I thought that Stellar Terrastall would make sure that he gets halved with every single attack, but it turns out the base is still normal, so my Astral Barrage didn't have any effect on the opponent, but it still manages to take out the Ogre Pawn and do a lot more damage than I expected on the Terrapagos. I guess it is bulky, it's just not that bulky. In here, even if I knew that this was a double up attack, I think right now is the right call to attack rather than to use the White Guard, because I have to do some damage to Terrapagos somehow, and I could have psychicked into that. That wouldn't have been that bad. Later, now if I knew that I could completely wall off Terrapagos with the White Guard, and because Petarant is slower and I didn't know what it was doing, I prioritized in getting rid of Petarant compared to the Terrapagos that I could deal with at any time at this point. And from here, the game is over. Let's see if there is anything that I could have done differently. Ogre Pawn, I guess in dealing with the Ogre Pawn, knowing how fast it is, if I had attacked second turn, would it have made a difference? Let's say that I attacked the second turn. Terra Starstorm would bring me down almost to... I would die. Tinglu would kill me anyway. I mean, Tinglu would die anyway. I think I just have to give up the Tinglu here and try to switch it into the Shade Rider that's faster. I think that was the right call. Let's see. Would I have been able to preserve Tinglu either way if I attacked with the Zamazenta. Let's see, Ogre Pawn speed is usually 110. Let's say is running Jolly Nature, which is possible with this type of Pokemon. And Zamazenta is it is very fast, so I'm not sure it would have been. I would have had to see what kind of yeah, because it's slower. Even with the crowd shield, that's fine. I would have more defense, but I have less speed. I don't know which version that I am running. With my, let me see my bookmarks. There it goes, right here. And it says Zamazenta. Zamazenta is 124, so it's probably not very fast compared to the compared to the Ogre Pawn, and in which case I think it is the right call to just protect the Zamazenta and bring in the faster Pokemon to kill the Ogre Pawn. So all in all, it turns out it was okay. So that was battle 4. I'm 3-1. I still have a lot more improvements, but I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of the fact that I am battling. So let's see how much I can improve in the future. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe, leave a like, comment if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next battle.